Hey everybody, this is Troy from the Can't Get More Off the Grid off-grid project. There is no power in the whole neighborhood, and we still have all the comforts of home. We've had a pretty powerful snowstorm. I don't know if you can see my footprints. I don't know if the wind, I gotta put my back to the wind. I paused, I should have recorded. There's gusting winds. Up here, there's a good 4 inches of snow that we got. Up by the house, it's sheltered, so it's not bad. I hope the camera's working. I got my broom together, and I changed the angle of the solar panels. We didn't do it before because, one, we were never using them much. We were never home, and we weren't really using the solar power hardly at all, except for running some lights in a computer at night, and that's it. We haven't been home at all. And there was no snow. Now that we got some serious snow coming down, I've changed the panels. You can see the wind is brutal on them right now. And swept them off. I got my broom out. Boy, they're shaking bad. But at least now we have enough power coming in that we can run our normal devices. My computer's charging, and we've got LED lights, and we have internet. We have internet. I'll take in and show you that in a minute. But yeah, we've had quite a bit of snow. Let me go around. Up by the trees, it's sort of sheltered, but you get out here, and you can see it's about 3-4 inches of wet snow. Obviously, people have been driving, so it's packed in places, but probably more than that if it wasn't so fluffy and wet. The wind is gusting. There, it's pretty deep. So because of the wind and the heavy snow, which is blowing off the trees, they were all pretty wet. I should have grabbed the camera earlier, but I've been busy working in my office. Anyway, because of the wind, there's no power in the whole neighborhood. There's nothing anywhere, but we're pretty comfortable. I'll go show you inside. Inside the off-grid tiny house, the reason I set up the solar panels is, like I said, there was too much snow now. We have 25.4 volts, which isn't really good, but you know, it's better than nothing. The internet has always been plugged in here for as long as I can remember. When I built this power box, I plugged in the internet, and that's where it stayed. I never unplugged it, and so although there's no power in the neighborhood, I still have internet, which is pretty amazing. As long as they continue to have power at the internet service provider, we still have internet, which is really cool. I like that fact. And we're charging up LED devices. This is heavily used in the back rooms of the house. This is the only source of light we use, and I was going to mention that in a separate video and talk to you about lighting, but since it's here charging, there's one of our light sources. And then I've got my computer charging up on the only source of power that we have, and there's another cable that charges the other portable light that we have. You can charge it with solar or with a plug-in AC power. I just have that for speed charging. It's not hooked up, but I do leave it there because it's not connected to anything. But anyway, that's there. So we're doing all right. And then Melanie is cooking. I'm going to show you something here. Melanie is cooking banana leaves. Now what do you do with, you have to heat them up, why?
You have to cook the leaves.
Okay.
And since this is cast iron, so I just dumped it.
Oh wow. See? It smells very green. So Melanie's heating up leaves, and we've got snow melt for whatever purpose, because there is no other source of water at all right now. So we've got some snow melt here. This stove is no good for cooking on, but you know, it is what it is. So anyway, oh, temperature in the house, very cozy. 73.6, usually about 74 degrees. The outdoor temperature, we have another thermometer because this broke, 34 degrees out. So we do have another thermometer that shows us the outdoor temperature. But, so it is 12 minutes to 2 in the afternoon. And nice and cozy warm in here. And it doesn't get below 68 on average in here at night with the wood stove. So we're really comfortable. I might as well tell you about this. This is one of our devices, which I mentioned, and you see me generally charging it outdoors when there is sun, using a folding solar panel or something. And this is sufficient. Once it's charged up, maybe I'll show you later. This is sufficient for lighting up a room just nice, comfortably. It's got 4 lighting modes, so I'll show you that right now. There's high, oh, bright. And then there's a medium. And then there's the ring. I like that. That's a really neat light. That's the metal outer ring. It's sort of a warm white LED light. And then there's the police, which is really fun. I like to play with that with Michelle. And then off. So there's the high in the middle. And then there's the low in the middle. And then there's the ring LED. And then your police light. So pretty cool. That has served us quite well for a while now. Looks like it's just finishing up charging as I'm talking. Some of you will recognize this device, although it's a different one. I went and got another one, actually. The one we had internally failed. I still haven't figured out what it was. But I'll tell you what, the Assurion Amazon deal, the insurance is really amazing, and gave us full replacement value. I had the 3-year insurance plan, gave us full replacement value, and I liked it so much I went and got another one. So now I've got another extra solar panel and the extra LEDs and everything, which we use heavily. This is my only source of light up here in the upstairs part of the house. When with the multiple LEDs, I can plug in another one and have light behind me. I'll set this down. I can set it down. There we go. I can plug in another and flip on the other LED light. I don't know if it makes a difference yet. It shows up. So I've got, with the multiple LEDs, I have light for every room in the upstairs now, which is great. I love it. And there's the AC charger that I was mentioning that I have plugged into my solar power bank with the AC power inverter output, and that just hangs in there as needed. But it also has the solar panel that comes with it for charging, so really good. And then this can charge your USB devices. I did a full review on this. If I remember, when I'm editing this video tomorrow, if I remember, I'll put the links down below. That is if our store has power. I don't know if Gaylord has power or not. I'll have to check the radio later and see who all lost power. But I know there's none in this neighborhood. So if we have power tomorrow, and if we're at the store tomorrow, and as I'm uploading and editing this video, I'll do that, because the internet there is faster than at home. My internet at home takes hours and hours to upload a little video. But anyway, there's that. I'll get out the solar panel and everything and show you that. There's your very nice size solar panel. That's a 6 volt. How many watts is that? I want to say 6 watts, but I can't remember. But it's you can see the size of that. It's a big solar panel, and it does a good job. So you can charge this up in a day on the solar power. So again, you can check out the review I did on that. It was the yellow one I had. I still have everything from it, and actually I kept it, and I'm gonna gut it out, keep the shell and all the front face connections, and I'm going to customize it internally and beef up the power by taking out the circuit board inside I found that I can put a whole lot, up to 4 times the amount of batteries in that little thing and have an incredible portable battery pack. So you guys can watch for that on my electronics channel one day. And hopefully I'll get that done sometime here in the future. Anyway, really cool device. Comes with charging cables for all kinds of stuff. There's definitely iPhone, looks like iPad, iPad. And then there's the mini USB, and then there's some other plugs. I have no idea what these are to or for. But there's some tiny little plugs. All plugs into your USB port. But we just use the original phone's chargers, because the new phones we have don't have the standards. It's a different USB port. USB-C, is it? Anyway, it's a different one. So, yeah, that is our main power unit upstairs in our off-grid tiny house, and it serves us well. Again, I can flip on some more light as needed. Can you see that it's turning on? Anyway, pretty good. That's the lighting in our house for now. And then I've got another product I'm reviewing, which, especially since there's no solar power coming in much right now, this is a really good extra standby. I mean, there's some serious light coming out of that. So we'll be using that a lot here too. It's convenient. And then the batteries I can recharge on the solar power on good days, or with a USB solar charging unit. So that's the lights. That's it, guys. That's what we have upstairs in our, well, everywhere in our off-grid tiny house. And then today we are living in comfort, and I hate to say it, while others are not, because some people don't even have heat when they lose the power. It's horrible. Some people don't even have heat, and that's not a good thing. I shut the camera down, and then I thought, you know what? That's a very, very, very good point why everybody should buy one of these. They're about $50, and it comes with 3 LED light bulbs, your cables, remote control. I think that controls, I don't know which one that controls. Oh, I probably haven't pulled the tab out. Yeah, I haven't pulled the tab out of that one. Remote control, so the one LED is has a lot of different functions, and it's really cute, really cool. There's different speeds and functions and settings, and this also, I think, controls the radio. So I think it controls the light and the radio, if I remember right, because there's a light button on there. But this is a little bit different than the other one. This also has Bluetooth plus radio and USB reader, SD card reader. So you've got all your music sources there, which I'm going to be using in a little bit to find out who all did lose power and if we're going to work tomorrow or not. But it's got your power outputs for charging your mobile devices, like my camera or my phone as needed, and then solar power, big solar panel. So you definitely have enough power to charge that up in a day as needed. So you can use this in a grid down situation like we have, but you know, we use this every day anyway. But I mean, like, you should get one of these in case you lose power, because power could fail at any time. Disasters, tornadoes, fire, emergency of any kind. You should all get one of these and have it on hand, because it comes with all 3 light bulbs, plus your cables, plus a built-in light. Okay? Plus a built-in radio, so you can always check the weather and emergency channels and find out what's going on. Everything in one. It is great. Comes with the solar panel. Get one of these. I'll put the link down below. Very, very important. I can't stress it enough that everybody should be prepared. Hey guys, well, I want to show you our little refrigerator, our winter fridge. I don't know what else she's got in there. Here she keeps vegetables and whatever. The milk, right here. That's free energy. It's literally free energy when you are off-grid living. Some people had generators on today during the power outage, but we don't need it. We have our cooling here. By the way, our fridge did die, the big one that we had got for free. It died on us, so we're using a tiny little chest freezer that we had converted over. I'll probably show you that another time, but it's been working well for us. And the big refrigerator is now a storage cabinet. it's serving its purpose for what it's doing now. And anyway, in winter, that's our fridge. Here I am in the bathroom. Very, very dark, without light. And I'm going to show you something. The lantern that I just got to review, it's going to be awkward one-handed. I'm going to open it and put it up. And that is impressive. Really good. That's the new lantern that I'm reviewing. It's over on my tactical channel actually, but it's going to be our light in here for a while because it's brighter than the other one I had. It is so bright in here. Very amazing. Look at that. Well, it's getting colder. The snow's starting to crunch. It's starting to freeze. The snow let up pretty much after I cleaned off the solar panels. It never really came down much after that. You can hear like some sleet-like sounds, but there's some flurries and some sleet-like things coming down. You can see a little bit on the panels. Nothing major yet. But we're supposed to have snow and everything all day tomorrow. We managed to call around and check in Gaylord. Some people are out of power. I don't know about our store, but some areas don't have power right now, and some people are out of power. So we'll have to play it by ear and see what's going on tomorrow, if we're going to have work or not. But it's been a pretty intense day. But it's coming to a close. So real off-grid living in comfort with no options for backups. I mean, not knowing that the power's out, except if you just intentionally go and look and see if there's power. It's sad for the others that are not prepared, but it's good to know that we have comfort and don't even miss it. So, just another day at the homestead for us. The only thing we had to watch out for being home today is, because it was cloudy, is how much power we do use. And that's important that we don't drain the batteries too low. That's the biggest deal you got to watch out for on a snowy day like this. So although other people have power outage and we have solar, if there's no sun shining, there's no power either. It depends on your backups. But we made it through. I even used the computer a bit today on and off. So, yeah, feels good. Alright guys, this is Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. By the way, check out DIY2 Video Community and get paid for video views and writing comments in cryptocurrency. Talk to y'all later.